Yo, what's going on, guys? KA Media here, and today we're doing another tier list. We got the top 10 athletes of all time. So we got a pretty good pool here, I would say.
Yeah.
So, I mean, honestly, let's just get right into it. So we're going to go from 10 to 1.
Well, I think first, why don't we talk about the criteria a little
Oh,
bit?
yeah, yes, you're right. So criteria, mostly we did it like, what would you say?
I would say we did gap between them and the next greatest person in the sport.
Yeah.
And then we also did take into account the sport overall.
Yeah, so like, if it's international, it's going to get a boost.
Of like,
I would say.
number of people that play it, I guess.
Yeah, for real.
Say.
So, I mean, it'll be clear. Like, you'll be able to see. We'll explain it as we go, too.
For sure.
So, number 10, this might be, is this a hot take?
A little bit.
Number 10 for best athletes of all time, we got Simone Biles. I think the main reason why was just because, like, she had that one Olympics where she pulled out, which obviously, like, wasn't really her fault, you know what I mean? But, I mean, I don't know.
I mean, 2016, I think she, like, burst onto the scene, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
And then it just hasn't really been that level of, like, dominance afterwards, which, like, bro, gymnastics is, like, the most physically, like, demanding sport. Like, I feel like, also, too, the fact that she's even on the list, you know, is, like, cool. And, like,
Yeah,
you know,
facts.
you can't go wrong with really any order. But I just think at the end of the day, like, you know, like you said, because of the two Olympics that kind of just weren't the same as the other one. I also feel like in terms of, like, sports like gymnastics, swimming, maybe some of these Olympic sports, especially us in America, we just grasp onto, like, the greatest, you know, that there is because we don't really know a lot about the sport. So we just grasp onto Simone Biles.
Like, there's a lot of gymnastics casuals, so that might factor into it. I feel you. All right, so number 9. I think this might be a hot take. We got Tom Brady at number 9. And this is honestly, this is like our hardest one to pick because the criteria of, like, football's not international.
Right.
Number 1. Number 2, he wasn't always the best player in the league. We're talking about that.
No, he wasn't. I mean,
there was a lot of people who say Aaron Rodgers is better than Tom Brady.
When he was playing, Aaron Rodgers was winning MVPs over him. You know, Eli Manning, Peyton Manning, even Drew Brees was having, like, a lot of records and stuff like that.
Facts.
So I mean, I would say I'm a casual football fan, but I just think in terms of these other sports, you know, Tom Brady, like, I mean, I feel like it's pretty widely known that he's the GOAT of football.
Yeah.
But I don't think, like, there was ever, I mean, maybe I'm wrong. I'm just trying to think back on a point where it was, like, hands down known that Tom Brady was the best player in the NFL and no one.
Yeah, that's true. And I feel like, too, his impact, like, a lot of these guys on this list are, like, or girls, for some mobiles, obviously, were pretty impactful on the sport. Whereas Tom Brady, I wouldn't say he, like, did something that was very popular at the time. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like, too, like, I mean, even, like, us growing up, like, Tom Brady was, like, the best, right? But how many kids at your school were fans of Tom Brady versus, like, Russell Wilson?
Right.
Or Cam Newton or someone like that.
Which, obviously, that's because they're more flashy. But...
Oh, yeah, for sure. But I'm saying, like, in terms of, like, overall impact, like, his impact on the sport, for sure, most winning up here. But in terms of, like, who really... At the end of the day, bro, connecting with, like, the youth of the time is, like, what kind of keeps you around more. And I feel like he didn't really connect with that many people.
Yeah.
He's kind of just going to... I feel like he's just kind of fade into, like, oh, he's the GOAT, but, like, whatever. Whereas, like, he doesn't only have, like, the most fans, I would say.
And also, quarterback is a very elevated position, and we talked about this too. Like, you don't have to elevate yourself to be like, look at, like, there's a reason, like, in the NFL draft, quarterbacks are always, like, usually taken, like, at the start. If there was a fantasy draft in the NFL right now, the first round would be mostly quarterbacks.
Yeah,
you
or
know?
running backs. So.
Like, I guarantee you on the NFL top 100 list, like, the quarterbacks are, you know, high. So I just feel like naturally it's a very elevated position, and it should be. You know?
Yeah,
It's
even those guys you can probably even argue should be on this list over him for football. In terms of, like, athlete, you know, like Deion Sanders comes to mind or whatever. But at the end of the day, like, Tom Brady's the go to the sport. He's a QB. He's the most important position. Like, it just is what it is. So, I don't know. I just feel like the international part is what really kicked in for that. But number 8, I think this might be a bit of a hot take, but this is Kane right here. All right. I mean, I don't really disagree with him. I'm just saying, like, this is his thing. But we got Ohtani at 8.
I just think that you pitching and hitting at this level has literally never been done before. Not even Babe Ruth in the 20s did this. Baseball is at the hardest that it's ever been, obviously.
Yeah.
And you know what he's doing right now is insane. I think he's the best player we've ever seen. Whether you want to argue if he has the accolades, I mean, he kind of does have the accolades to stack.
Wait, 2 World Series?
He has 2 World Series. He has multiple unanimous MVPs.
Yeah.
He might be the GOAT of baseball. already.
I mean, you just know some like old fat white guy with a beer and a pretzel is gonna disagree with you. I'm sorry. That's just how it goes.
Think that like okay, Ohtani. I told Aiden this before we started recording too. Ohtani would literally be like Tom Brady, being one of the best offensive players and defensive players in the NFL in a sport that's very separated.
Yeah.
Obviously, basketball, defense
And international
offense.
too. He's international.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't matter, but I'm saying like the sport itself is international.
Sports over the international.
There's a
man.
massive player pool for baseball. Probably one of the biggest ones on here. Probably number 2.
So I mean, honestly, you could argue that Ohtani is even higher than some of the guys.
Yeah, and I think probably in the next 5-10 years or whatever. I'm not. How old is he?
he's on the older side because he came over from Japan.
Okay. But I'll say probably in 5 years, I wouldn't be surprised if he was top 5 on this list
For
or
sure.
whatever.
He's definitely. I think he's going to be the go to baseball when he retires. I don't think there's.
Like I said, I don't really know a whole lot about him, but I do know that he's by far the best player, and I know that he's the most like. Baseball is hard to stay consistent. You have a lot of these guys who kind of like. I'm not a baseball expert, obviously, but I know enough to be like, oh, I heard a lot about this guy, and then out of nowhere just gone.
Falls off. Yeah.
Didn't happen with Ohtani. He's been here the whole way. So number 7, we got Muhammad Ali. I mean, I feel like he's widely known as like the best boxer of all time. I think that his cultural impact is what kind of like gets him more on here. And I think we were kind of going more based off like sport, I would say. So if we're doing like in terms of like cultural impact, he'd probably be number 1.
That's why I was
2.
telling you too before we started recording. I was like, I didn't realize until like I think I read an article about this like a little bit ago, a while ago, that like he was like one of the biggest like figures in American culture at the time.
Yeah.
Like like up there with like the president. And,
Yeah,
like, other
for real.
people like that.
So I'm like honestly like if we're going like in terms of like cultural impact, I would say he's probably number 1, honestly.
And then also if we're going in terms of cultural impact, Jackie Robinson would be on this list.
Yeah, I think that's kind of where we kind of like we're like, all right, it's like how do we kind of blend this into both ways? But I mean, I don't think it's a bad ranking. I think we're going mostly based off sport. Obviously, he got beat, but it's fighting. It doesn't matter. You get beat sometimes, whatever. But number 6, we got Wayne Gretzky. I think the main reason why we have him this high is because the gap is massive. It's not even close. It's not even close. Like
the gap between him and the next greatest hockey player of all time is insane.
So I feel like too, this like I said, it's based off. We're going mostly based off sport. If it's off impact, Muhammad Ali would be way over Wayne Gretzky. But based off sport, I mean, he's ahead. I think it's like he has the most points ever, right?
Yeah.
But like if you take away his
all
scoring,
of his goals,
take away all of his goals based off assists, he would still have the most.
That's
so like that's insane.
Yeah.
That's literally insane. That's like if LeBron had the most points he does most points of all time and most assists of all time. That's insane.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like that's unheard of.
Yeah,
so.
it is. I mean, again, and that's the main thing for me with Gretzky is the gap that almost even makes you want to put him even high. Like the gap. Is like,
I think what we kind of
insane.
kept him this low is mostly because of like the importance of hockey. I mean, it's a good sport. Obviously, it's Canada, America, international, obviously, but I think it is a less popular sport than maybe not everyone on here, but I would say it's probably
a lot
in
of
the
that
lower half
it's
of that.
hard to play. You got to know how to skate.
Yeah.
The equipment. It sounds such casual. You got to know the equipment. But
You gotta know how to skate, bro.
Yeah, like it's not a very accessible sport.
Yeah.
So that I think factors into it too.
Facts, but I mean, obviously he's the goat of hockey.
Facts.
I almost stuttered. He's the
Hot
goat
take.
of everything. All right, number 5. I think is this hot?
Nah, I don't think so.
All right, so number 5, best athlete of all time, we got Michael Jordan. I think that some people will be mad at this, but I think the main reason, I don't know. What do you think about this one?
I just think that his impact on literally culture around the world
Yeah,
is to be said too. I mean, obviously we didn't watch him play, so we can't,
but if we're talking about impact on the world, the number 1 and 2 would be Jordan and Ali.
That's true.
That's just the truth, and I think honestly the reason why is like we have LeBron over him.
But also until LeBron, that gap was insane.
Oh yeah, for sure. But now, honestly, I don't think that the LeBron and Jordan gap. People be like, "Oh, it's this close." I don't think it is that. I think it's like here. I'm sorry, it's here.
But also
it's a pretty good gap. I think it's like a decent amount better than Jordan. I'm sorry.
I kind of do
Old
too.
people.
But I feel like you could like these two guys. The gap. Let's say like why can't we just agree that basketball has 2 goats and the gap between Jordan and LeBron to whoever the 3rd greatest player is
massive.
Like, huge.
I feel like talking about the 3rd best player of all time, like Kareem comes to mind. LeBron is a lot better than Jordan and LeBron are a lot better than Kareem. Jordan and LeBron are a lot better than Tim Duncan. I mean, Curry's getting up there though. I will say.
Curry is getting up there. Yeah.
I will say if Curry wins at least. I mean, I think we already have Curry. We already have Curry in our top 10.
We have him top 5.
He's close to top 5, bro.
close to top 5.
People be like, "No, bro, you gotta put Larry Bird over Curry." No, bro, Larry Bird is not over Curry.
You don't.
Magic is not over Curry.
No. Bro, people.
Tim Duncan is not over Curry. I'm sorry.
A couple years ago, I realized that everyone says that. Everyone was like, "Oh yeah, well when Curry retires, he'll be better than Magic." Well,
He's already better than him right now. Why does he gotta retire? We gotta miss him to put him over him.
Yeah,
Kobe.
yeah.
I mean, not Kobe. Curry's better than Kobe. I would say he's probably better than Tim Duncan.
Yeah.
We put him over. I'm putting over Shaq.
Oh, for sure.
Taking Kobe over Curry over Shaq.
Or Curry and Tim Duncan is close for me, but Curry's way over Shaq.
Bro, he's way over Shaq.
Way over Kobe.
Way over Kobe. Kobe's probably like the second half of top 10. People be like, "Nah, bro, Kobe's 15." I'm like,
Okay,
"All right,
that's
bro, we're
crazy,
dragging
that's
it."
crazy.
I've seen dudes put Bird over Kobe.
Nah.
I'm like, "All right, bro, white guy here. Bird is not better than Kobe, bro. Come on now." But okay, yeah. Anyway, sorry, we just yapped about
I mean, it kind
whatever.
of is a segue into our justification for
LeBron being number
yeah,
4. Whoa, can I get that?
yeah.
But I mean, okay,
Literally, if you
GOAT,
put
he's the
MJ
GOAT.
at 4, who cares?
who cares? I feel like honestly these two are pretty interchangeable.
Yeah.
Not to me, but I will say like 4 rings, top scorer of all time, basically top 10 in every category, top 10 in assists. I mean, 8 straight finals. Should have probably more MVPs than what he already has.
Oh, not should. He
No, he definitely
should.
D Rose has that MVP at his house. Who is it? Mark Gasol has his DPOY at his house. Steve Nash has an MVP at his house. 2 MVPs at his house that could be LeBron's.
Yeah.
So I mean, I would say the gap for LeBron being the GOAT is pretty high. And honestly, I was thinking about it. Like, I don't know. I feel like some of these players like really hard are gonna be very hard for people to take. I think Tom Brady's like one of the hardest guys to dethrone. Honestly, as the GOAT. Like, I think LeBron, honestly, just because the new wave of players coming in are so good, I wouldn't be surprised in the next, like, 10 to 15 years if we have someone over LeBron. I know that's, like, crazy to say, but I feel like the next generation of hoopers is really, really strong. We got Wemby, all these guys. Like,
for sure. But that's the thing, and I'm gonna just be honest with you. Like, maybe that's not maybe that's just us that agrees with that. But, like, that's the difference between old heads and us.
yeah.
Old heads will never say that Jordan. Well, bro, back then. You have to acknowledge that the sports always get better. In 15 years, the game will be way better than it is now. In 15 years after that, it'll be way better than it is. You know, and
Bro,
so on
in
and so
15
forth.
years, don't be surprised if Shea is top 15 all time.
That's what I'm
gonna
saying.
keep it honestly. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if we're talking about Magic versus Shea.
Yeah,
honestly,
exactly.
you can okay, that might be crazy to say, but you can make an argument right now that Shea right now is better than Prime Magic. Honestly,
I mean, more skilled.
yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Oh yeah.
What was Magic was just
I wouldn't even say I make the argument for it. I would say I think that's
yeah,
true.
like didn't I don't know. I said something kind of crazy. Let me just chill. But listen, look, bro, I don't know. Shea flops, bro. I think he's better. I'm sorry. I'm taking Prime Shea over Prime Magic, bro. You're not gonna tell me otherwise.
You're telling me you want to stick. You would rather have Magic Johnson on your NBA team
And bro,
today than
these
Shea?
fools will literally be like, bro, Jerry West and Gail Goodrich are above Shea, bro. I'm trying to tell you, it's bad. There's dudes out here who will put John Stockton and Steve Nash above Shea. They'll look you dead in the face. Nah, bro. Honestly, John Stockton's better than Shea. It's not. It's no, bro. It's no.
I mean, just think about it
Shea
like
is
this,
better than
too.
a lot of guys. Shea is better than Westbrook. Shea's better than Prime Westbrook.
I'll
Fact.
say this. You know, I guess maybe this is in defense of the old heads, but for as much as they say, like we think that they should be willing to admit that there can be someone better than Jordan.
Yeah.
Our generation should also be able to admit
that
there's going to be people
Bro.
better than LeBron.
Embiid would I think Embiid would probably fry Kareem in a one-on-one. I'm sorry, he would fry Kareem. I'm being honest though, like
but that's just because the game's gotten better.
That's what I'm trying to say though. Is like you can hold on to these things so hard, but like, bro, Shea is better than a lot of these guys. I didn't grow up with Shea. I mean, I would say kind
Not
of
really.
18, whatever.
Bro, 18.
I
Shea was
grew
not
up,
popping
but we
like
grew up
that,
with
though.
who? We grew up with what?
We grew up with
Westbrook,
Westbrook,
who?
KD,
Curry. But what, I'm saying like point guards though. D Rose.
D Rose.
Shea is way better than Prime D Rose. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
he's
for
way
sure,
better.
for sure,
He's better
yeah.
at everything.
Yeah.
Maybe not dunking, but what does dunking have to do with the
Driving,
sport?
slashing.
If D Rose doesn't leave his prime, he's washed now to this day. It doesn't matter. If you're a point guard if you're an athletic point guard, you're not gonna win a ring in 2020s. You're not going to.
Yeah.
What point guards are really winning teams? Both Shea and who? Shea and Curry.
Yeah.
Honestly. So like, what are we talking about?
Yeah.
I don't know how we on a whole rant about Shea after LeBron. But our point is just that like
We've gone on multiple Shea rants in these videos. I'm not
because
gonna
bro,
lie.
we don't like him. We honestly, it's because we don't like him, but we feel like he's too disrespected.
Yeah, he is.
Like
100%.
we don't like him for like most of the same reasons people don't like him. But I'm not gonna disrespect his basketball
He's
ability.
100% disrespectful.
He's way better. I mean, honestly, even like think about like we love Prime Harden.
Bro, I'm taking
Prime Shea is
10 days.
way better than Prime Harden.
If you tell
Sorry.
me, would you put Prime Shea, like Shea right now on those Rockets teams instead of
Harden?
I'm taking that deal in a heartbeat, bro.
Yes.
We would.
I'm sorry. I'm taking a lot of guys over that. Like I don't know, man. I'm not.
We're not. I feel like me and you are.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. Make us a clip right here. Like someone will actually make this like not real. Like they'll actually think that Prime John Wall is better than Prime Shea.
Yeah.
Someone will actually sit here and be like, "Oh no, bro, best shot blocking point guard of all time." Okay.
We're not glued to the guys of our generation.
No, bro. There's so many overrated players in the. I don't know how we got to this point. This is gonna be on. This is a YouTube exclusive rant right here, guys. But like, let's be real, bro. Like, there's so many guys who just aren't gonna be that high up in 10 years. Dwayne Wade, good example.
Dwight
Wade,
Howard, dude.
Yes, bro. Dwayne Wade is like every year he keeps going down, down, down. Every year, Shea's better than Dwayne Wade. Not close. People. Bro, I just can't. I'm already pre-mad because I know bro, people on TikTok be making me mad, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. They be like, oh no, bro. Honestly, like, Shea's looking on a similar level to like TJ. Nah, I'm just playing with you.
We got some good clips for
But
this.
dudes will literally sit here and argue that Steve Nash is better than Shea. I mean, it's gonna be a white guy. There's no, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. There's always that one white guy.
It's every old head dog.
Bro, I swear, there's so many type of fans that make me mad. There's the old head, right? Oh, Jordan and the Bulls, bro. Jordan and the Bulls. And then there's the middle-aged white casual. Oh, Dirk, dude. Dirk up there, bro. Steve Nash and Dirk. Those two right there, bro. I can't deal with either one of y'all.
There's gonna be people that are gonna argue for John Stockton over Shea, or like even Pete.
Bro, I'm trying to tell you, it's tell me you're taking the Pete middle. It's the middle-aged white guy casual is literally a bottom three. Is a bottom three fan of a sport, bro. I can't do it.
I feel like it's just the
those Euro guys are different, bro.
I feel like
I can't, bro. I can't.
I feel like it's just the unks that won't get rid of their generation.
What? Okay, honestly, bro, what's worse, unk? Old head basketball fan or a middle-aged white casual, bro that's bad.
I'm taking old head basketball fan, bro.
That's worse.
Yes.
Yeah, it's close though.
They're insufferable. They're arguing. They're saying like,
yeah,
guys
but
like
old white casuals. They will literally look you dead in the face and say Bird is a better shooter than KD though. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say though.
These old heads will argue for these guys that were great 3-point shooters that shot like 10 threes.
But no, I'm trying
to
tell you these old. It's close. I don't know. It's different levels.
Unks,
you're taking us worse.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like the problem with the unks, bro, is like you'll be like, whatever, but then they'll pull up to 24-hour fitness with a full Bulls fit on, bro, and you're like, oh my gosh.
Hey, bro, Horace Grant, bro.
You got this white guy with freaking long hair, but he's balding, and he'll sit here and tell you that Dirk is the best power forward of all time, and it's just like I can't do it, bro. Steve Nash was a bad dude. Steve Nash was a bad dude, bro. I don't care about Steve Nash. I don't care.
Insane off topic,
bro. Erase Steve Nash from NBA history, and everything's the exact same, bro. I'm sorry. Literally nothing changes. Like, I'm sorry. If there's like one all-star you could erase from NBA history and nothing would change, it'd be Steve Nash. I'm sorry.
I think it'd be Goran Dragic, but
okay, but you know what I'm trying. Okay, Goran, yeah, duh. But like, you know what I'm trying to say though.
No.
Yeah, okay. But as far as like an MVP,
yeah.
You could erase one MVP and nothing would change. It'd probably be Steve Nash. I'm not gonna lie. 2 MVPs, bro. Okay. I don't know. We're gonna in Hall of Fame rant right there.
Hall of Fame.
We put this rant 1-2, man. But all right. Anyway, sorry, that was a way off topic. Where are we at? What's going on?
Oh, this is gonna get us so much better.
We're at number 3. Number 3 now. I forgot what we're doing here. All right, number 3, we got Usain Bolt. This is another one where it's like the gap.
The gap is insane.
Also, the Olympics is probably the most important sporting event
for sure.
And also, I think Ken had a good point about this one. You want to talk about it?
Yeah, I just feel like for track, it's insane how like, you know, these guys will train for years for 10 seconds, and if you mess up like one slow start, is the difference between, you know, not even making it on the podium and a gold medal.
Or even a false start.
Yeah.
I remember dudes at false start, they literally get, go.
Like to win.
I remember that happened one time.
What's the race? The 100 meter, I think, right, is the fastest man in the world, the one that Noah Lyles won at the last Olympics. To win that, like, you literally have to be perfect to win that.
Yeah.
And, I mean, and to have a gap in a sport that literally requires perfection, like LeBron could mess up 10 times in a game 7 and still put forth the greatest game 7.
The greatest game 7 of all time wasn't even that good of a game for LeBron, honestly. I mean, he had the best block ever, right? But look at like the numbers. Curry underperformed, LeBron underperformed, Kyrie underperformed. All those guys didn't play that good.
Yeah.
Honestly, Draymond was the best player in that game 7. Not a hot take, actually. I don't think but whatever. That's off topic. What I'm trying to say is that like
You literally have to be.
he has to be perfect
Yeah.
from the go. As soon as the gun, pop, go.
And I think the two correlate because to have that much of a gap in a sport that literally requires perfection,
Yeah.
I think shoots you up the list pretty.
I mean, you gotta be so focused, bro. It's insane. So yeah, I think honestly that's valid. Like I think he's a really good athlete. Hot take.
Whoa, really?
He's hot. And he's the fastest man in the world, bro. That's actually cool. That's a cooler thing versus being like Tom Brady like was the best at like winning rings.
Slinging the pins.
The fastest man in the world is a tough. That's a tough title,
That's a
bro.
tough title.
I'm not even gonna lie. That's lucky. That's
For
aura,
sure.
bro. I'm not even gonna lie.
Well, Noah Lyles has that title right now, so
Facts. For how long though?
we'll see.
We'll see.
He probably will win it
He
again.
has the cornball title too, bro.
He'll probably win it again in LA, to be honest.
Really? I don't know. I
bet.
wish he was more likable. He's annoying,
Yeah.
though. It says he's from America too.
I know,
so it's like,
yeah.
oh, you want to be? I mean, he's not like the worst guy ever, but he's just like kind of annoying.
When
Like,
the American athlete at the top of the sport is unlikable, that does not hit.
yeah, he's hating on basketball. He's
Yeah.
like, bro, if you haven't seen his trash, please look up his trash talk video, bro.
Hey, shout
And I
out
told
to,
him I don't feel like running today. Okay, like
shout out to him for forming the Lavengers in the last Olympics, though.
Lil Lyles. Oh yeah, he got him amped up, bro. World champ.
World
He's
champs.
dragging
for
it. All right, number 2, we got Michael Phelps.
Michael Phelps. This is
Are we
such a hard
biased?
one to-
We biased?
It might be a little biased, but I mean, just winning like
What,
that
27?
quantity, like 27.
I think too. One of the biggest. I think the reason why it was hard for us to rank him was because like he gets a lot more races a year versus
Yeah.
Usain Bolt does. So casually,
Honestly, you could
his
flip those two.
he's gonna be inflated. Like, his medals are gonna be. Like, I mean, it's not stupid to say they're gonna be inflated, but you know what I'm trying to say. Like, you know, if you get the opportunity to get 5 gold medals every 4 years versus like 1 or 2, then you're obviously gonna have a lot more.
He's such like a
But he's so dominant and for a long time.
Yeah.
You just can't deny it.
he's such like a baller, and like I remember that one Olympics where like it was like one of his first Olympics in like the team relay. I don't remember if it was the Italian team or it might have been the French team when they were like, oh, we like they were like, we just came here to beat the Americans, and then Michael Phelps like getting all the guys and they like go in there and win the race. Like
Yeah.
that's like one of the most iconic.
He's
Olympic
tough, bro. I
moments
mean,
of all-
he's tough. Like, I mean, he's just cool, bro. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like even as a kid, like, literally any swimmer could be on other than Michael Phelps. I don't care.
Yeah,
Honestly, I mean, like Katie. I know Katie
Yeah.
Ledecky's up next, or she's up now, or whatever.
yeah,
But like, as far as a kid, I did not care. When I saw Michael Phelps, I watched.
yeah.
And I feel like that's something to be
he-
said that like he took a sport that no one really cares about outside of the Olympics and made it a big deal.
I feel like not even just for the winning alone, but just for the way he goes about it. Like he embodies like what an American Olympian should be. Like
Yeah.
we're gonna go out there and win because we're the best, and that's how it should be.
Yeah.
And like and he does it every time. Like it's pretty impressive.
Yeah. Should put him on top 10 American list.
Bro, he low key, honestly. He
Yeah,
probably should've
that
been
kind
up
of
there.
sucks. I know. It's crazy. We're like,
Wait,
bro,
that's
he's the
crazy we didn't
goat.
think about
You just
that.
think about him, and then we literally didn't think about him.
Yeah, he should.
That's
be up
kind of
there.
funny. I'm not gonna
He should
lie.
have been on there for sure.
Yeah, number 1, man. Not
Joey!
not 2, not 3, but 60 hot dogs back to back.
In 10.
He choked a man out while eating a hot dog, bro. You can't think of a more patriotic man than this guy.
Single-handedly got that one hot dog contest from being canceled due to rain to happen.
He
I
did
mean,
it, bro.
When do you feel more American than when he's up there eating this hot
Man,
dog?
I'm trying to tell you, bro. 4th of July, I wake up, right? I'm like, you know, I was feeling depressed. Walked out,
Joey's on the
saw him on the
TV.
TV, and
Oh.
that smile was just contagious, bro. It was contagious.
I mean, just listen to his intro, bro.
Yeah, dude walks like a WWE. Oh, all right, we're kidding, guys. All right, all jokes aside, we got Messi number 1. I think the reason why we got Messi is because he's the best player of all time. Duh.
With a big gap.
With a big gap in the biggest sport of all time.
A sport that's
Not
so
even close.
easily
It's
accessible.
oh yeah, it's not even. But soccer's the biggest sport. It's not even. Like honestly, I think everyone knows the biggest sport of all time. But I think a big example was in that Cape Verde guy, the goalie, had that big game against Spain.
yeah,
He had like what 6 million followers on Instagram,
Yeah.
like a day.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen anywhere else. It really doesn't. Like that. I mean, that's not a good example of like Messi. But what I'm trying to say is that like the sport is so popular, and he's by far the best player.
Yeah.
It's not close.
Yeah. I mean, there's really not much more to say
For
than
real.
that.
I mean, he has a
He
World
the
Cup.
World Cup now.
He has
which is-
everything.
World Cup might be the hardest trophy to win in all sports.
Yeah, honestly. I mean, obviously he lost this year, but I mean, I'm not really holding it against him. Just the fact that he got there, honestly, and that Spain team was so stacked. Like
The Spain team was tough.
the game, honestly, went exactly like how about my score prediction was literally 1-0 Spain. That's my prediction.
yeah.
I was a little disappointed with that, like the way like the game was played. But I mean, I
But
don't
that's
know.
what you expected.
Yeah, just a complete shutout. Like you kind of tell they kind of try to hold on. We're talking about the World Cup, but anyway, it doesn't matter. What matters is that he's the goat of soccer. it's
sure.
not really close. If you say Ronaldo, then you're like, if you say Ronaldo's the GOAT of soccer, you're that kid that wore a Westbrook jersey in 5th grade.
Now, I'll say this.
It's the
too,
same
though.
thing. Like,
I think that even though soccer is the most accessible sport, most popular sport in the world, if there was a closer gap between Messi and number 2, then maybe he wouldn't be the greatest athlete.
yeah, maybe honestly,
But
that's
it's
true.
just a
If him and
combination
Ronaldo
of-
was closer, like, we could put. There's an argument for. I think there's still a good argument for Phelps at number 1.
Yeah.
But I mean, like I said, bro. I mean, soccer is the biggest sport of all time.
Soccer
It
is the biggest
doesn't matter.
sport, and there's such a big gap. I mean, look at literally. I remember there was actually an article literally about this exact topic, which kind of inspired us to do this.
Yeah.
Inspired me to talk about this, and Aiden was like, "Oh, we should do a tier list." But like literally broken down like Messi's advanced metrics, like this, and he's how old is he? He's 38.
Yeah.
And he's still keeping up with the likes in the World Cup, still keeping up with the likes of Mbappe, Holland, whoever else.
He went off the World Cup, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm
He had a
saying.
goal in like pretty much every game. I think. Has a World final.
He single-handedly won them multiple games in the knockout rounds. Like this,
Whether it was his goals or his assists, whatever.
Yeah, that's
like,
what I'm saying.
Dude was
So,
there.
I feel like honestly, I guess to kind of like wrap this whole thing up, you really can't go wrong with really any rankings. Like you could really flip around a lot of these guys, and
Yeah, honestly, there's a lot of guys on here. I feel like honestly, you can make an argument for everyone on here to be number 1,
for sure.
except for Brady and Otani.
Okay.
Like I have them above. What's her name?
Simone
Biles. But I think there's more of an argument to have her. Even though I don't have her number 1 or we were at 10. Actually, I don't know. That's not true.
I mean,
I would say those bottom 3. The bottom 3, there's no argument. But the top, whatever, 7 and above, 1 to 7. I think honestly those are pretty interchangeable.
Yeah,
I think
mean,
honestly
really.
it depends on your criteria.
Yeah.
Just gap, you can throw Wayne.
Facts.
Cultural impact, you can throw Muhammad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Basketball, if you think Jordan's second best player of all time, most impactful player in basketball wouldn't be right if it wasn't for him. You can throw him at number 1. LeBron's the best player of all time. Throw him at number 1. Usain Bolt's fastest man alive. Number 1. Michael Phelps, most accomplished Olympian of all time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can make an argument for every single one of those guys. I think we honestly had a very hard time, but I mean, they're all legends, bro.
I feel like it's a valid list. I don't know.
I don't think this is bad.
I don't think it's bad.
Someone, bro. I just know someone. I'm gonna get rage baited on TikTok, bro. I'm gonna get rage baited. I'm already
Honestly, like sometimes we make these videos and like I'll look at the list after we record and I'm like, I would change this. Honestly, I look at this list and there's really not anything I think I would change.
Yeah, I just think these two are kind of interchangeable. But like I said, the gap Wayne is insane though. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I
mean-
said, if we could do the same thing but cultural impact, and I think it would look a lot different.
There would be different people on the list too.
Oh yeah, it'd be way different people. It'd be Jackie Robinson on here. Like it'd be a lot of guys on here. Even for basketball, I don't know. You could even throw like Bill. You throw Bill Russell. Would be on
Bill
here.
Russell in there.
Bill Russell was really big.
I mean,
for,
guys that we've never even like really.
Yeah.
Don't even know.
Bill Russell, honestly, he kind of reminds me of like Muhammad Ali a little bit, and like
Yeah.
their impact on the sport, like just you know what I'm saying. So honestly, I think it would be like Bill Russell, Muhammad Ali, Jackie Robinson would be on here.
Yeah.
Jordan would definitely be on here. I wouldn't throw AI would nah, not really.
Nah, I wouldn't.
I would. His impact wasn't really that. I mean, it was.
His impact was wearing cool clothes.
Yeah, it was just fine. That's
Yeah.
fine, whatever. But like, I mean, obviously, like standing up for your people and doing this is more important than wearing cool clothes.
Actually, I
like,
wouldn't really call them cool clothes, but
yeah, just whatever. I mean, he brought a certain element, right? I mean, I would say whatever. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
What matters is that this list is good,
Facts.
and you agree. And if you don't, then I will make fun of you. No, I'm just kidding. But anyways, guys, that's about gonna wrap it up. So for now, this is KA Media signing off.